I've gone over the rules in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands at all times. Most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
That lengthy amateur career that lasted through 3 Olympic Games and then turns pro and now his 4th world title challenger. But Foster, from a tough background in Orange, Texas, greatly affected by the death of his mom when he was just 12 years old. Went on to win 8 national titles. Was a U.S. Olympic alternate and now a world champion looking to defend here in New Jersey.
And Tess, he's an 11-year pro.
Yes.
People don't understand that. Tons of experience.
Both these guys have earned it. They have put in their time to get to this stage.
Conceição already trying to establish himself. He's walking forward. That's what he's going to want to do.
We'll see who can establish themselves early on.
You know, Shockey, he starts late in fights.
You know, when it comes to coming out late with O'Shaquie Foster, look no further than what we saw last October, that fight against Rocky Hernandez, when one of the most dramatic title fight finishes ever in recent years. He had the round of the year and scored a stoppage for the win. And at the time, that was only the 14th fighter in modern history to do so.
Once that heat started to be thrown from Conceição, once he starts getting comfortable with his range, then we're going to see what O'Shaquie's all about.
Oh, there's a jab that then turns over into a left hook from long range from Shock.
It's beautiful boxing right there. Nice setup, good defense from O'Shaquie as well. And I think that's what's frustrating Conceição at the moment, because he can't land. And you start rushing, start making mistakes against a savvy fighter like Foster, he will make you pay. Change that right hand into a left hook. That's just beautiful work right there from O'Shaquie Foster. All started with the jab test. Most important punch in boxing, to set up your power shots. He's looking for the chest. He's looking to make contact with anything. That usually plays some dividends on the back end of the fight, or the latter half of the fight.
Conceição firing off a right of his own. Foster partially blocking it with the left.
And he rolled with it a little bit to take the steam off the punch as well. The difference in this fight, feet, IQ. That's the difference. Yes, Conceição, that IQ of Foster is something else. It is giving Conceição fits right now. I mean, he's level changing. He's throwing feints now, implementing feints now. He's blocking the right hand like that. He's not giving Conceição anything. Ooh, nice counter right there, attempt from Conceição. He's looking for the right hand.
Both men opening up, and Conceição trying to time that right hand.
Good distance control. Now the feints implemented by Foster. Now he's staying a little closer. He's not moving around a whole hell of a lot. He's stepping left, stepping right. He knows that right hand is coming. Let's see what he sets up off of the movement.
O'Shaquie Foster, the champion, with a 14-7 connect advantage in a moderately paced fight early on. This is what we were reacting to in that second round.
It's no secret. Poor technique right there. Not shorting up your shot by Conceição. That's nothing new. He typically slaps with his right hand. Never changed. That's what I'm talking about. When you stay in the amateur system a little bit too long, it's hard to untrain those habits and that technique. Conceição now trying to get a little bit more aggressive now. And Foster still trying to put him in his place. He's using his feet when he has to. He's trying to take Conceição completely out of this fight.
It was a short right hand driving down.
Legs are too quick.
And that's what Foster said yesterday when we met with him. He said, listen, I'm healthy. I can move. And if I can move, this is going to be much easier. He was standing in front of Nova. Not how he fights.
Foster.
But because of that, we got a lot of drama in that fight.
Getting beat down by Navarrete or getting schooled this early in this fight by Conceição. Not to put together at least 2 punches against Foster. I know it's still early. There's still time. But
Navarrete dropped him twice, but he was able to outbox him and then rally late to earn that draw.
yeah, but Navarrete is a guy that stands directly in front.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah, he's there to be hit. It's different when you're facing a cerebral fighter with good feet, good legs, great athleticism.
Will challenge Shakur Stevenson for the lightweight championship coming up. Mark Kriegel caught up with him earlier tonight. There's a sweeping left hand by Conceição on the way out. You can see Foster jawing a bit. 9% of his punches thrown to him. 9%, 12 of 141.
That's frustrating. I mean, I'd rather fight, I'm not going to lie to you, I'd rather fight Navarrete, a guy that can punch as hard as him, than having to deal with this, swinging at air all night. It's like you're fighting a ghost. He's appeared to be in front of you, but you can't hit him. Hit and don't get hit. You got a man directly in front of you. He's not running. He's directly in front of him, but he can't hit him. And people want to see action because everybody, you know what they're used to? They're used to seeing the MMA. That's what they used to seeing. MMA, they got knockouts.
Or they used to seeing what they just saw with Keyshawn Davis, which was an all-out foul-filled brawl.
That too.
And prior to that, Abdullah Mason with sensational TKO. In fact, Abdullah Mason's going to join us live, Tim. He's going to be right next to you up on the set for the State of Boxing, which will be the post-fight analysis show.
It's harder to fight in this fashion, Tess. It's harder to fight in this fashion. Anybody can just go in there and throw punches.
3 easy rounds to 1 for O'Shaquie Foster. I spoke to Bobby Benton. He says, listen, the fakes and the feints and the jabs are doing their jobs. That was our plan.
And here comes the pressure from Conceição. He's trying to cut off that ring now. Trying to put Foster along those ropes. Letting his hands go a little bit more now, which could open opportunities for Foster if he chooses to counter.
Yeah, you can see a distinct change to the pace of the fight based on what Conceição is doing.
Nothing landed there. Just offense from Conceição again.
Two-punch combination from Foster.
The fans getting a little bit restless right now. They want to see more action.
If the fans are getting restless, it's a Foster fight.
Yes.
Oh, there's a right uppercut between punches.
Did you see the defense after he rolled that shot? Right hand. He's pulling right now. Occasionally pulling and rolling that shoulder to set up that right hand. But that uppercut could come because Conceição, when he throws the right hand, good body shot right there by Conceição. Just letting his hands go. If you're going to stand there and try to block shots, Tess, something to eventually get in there on you. Nothing is landing, and he's directly in front of him. And that's exactly what you're going to see tonight with Shakur Stevenson. They not running. They stand directly in front of you, just outside of mid-range.
And you can't hit him. It's like Matrix-like with Shakur.
That's what fighters hate. They hate that space that's created when they either pull or step straight back or step back. And then they get hit with counters like that.
Seton Hall basketball, the Devils, and the original hometown of one marvelous Marvin Hagler before UC Foster. And the defense, as Conceição only landing 11%.
Foster just keeping the narrow stance right there, just rolling those shots. That right hand, particularly from Conceição, needs to change things up. I mean, you have a superior guy like that, like O'Shaquie Foster, who's cerebral. You can see everything coming. If you don't change things up, it's going to be hard to land punches on him. Change things up. Throw a little bit more variety in your arsenal.
There's Shakur Stevenson. He's now up, getting mobile a little bit. He was sitting back for a while, watching his friends, now posing, chewing gum. He seems so relaxed, doesn't he? WBC lightweight champion will be in action in moments. A division that is very top heavy. You've heard the news of the ongoing negotiations between Tank Davis and Vasily Lomachenko. And then Shakur, he wants a piece of the big action. He's got to get through Artem Hartunian tonight. First world title challenge. He was a bronze medalist at the 2016 Olympic Games.
Test. First line of defense.
Is that
Look at Artem. Is that Artem?
Yeah, he's being loose. He's playing to the camera.
Yeah, he looking loose and all that stuff. I don't know how much of that I can take serious, to be honest with you.
Well, here's the thing. Like, both guys are watching the ESPN broadcast, so they're seeing each other. He's giving Artem the thumbs up.
Yeah, but you know, you want to stay relaxed being a fighter, and you know, I like the fact that Artem is staying relaxed, but I mean, he's been relaxed through this entire promotion, through this fight. Now, I don't know what he knows, you know, but I hope he's just not here just to have a good time. I hope he comes in there and has a game plan and really wants to fight.
That's what he says. Fight has been the defense of shock of O'Shaquie Foster, world champion from just outside Houston, Texas. Take us through it in terms of.
Great eyes right here. Great movement by O'Shaquie, being in position to be able to avoid these shots and also punching in between those punches. Nice little raise at the guard right there to block that shot from O'Shaquie. And I hope he can turn. I hope he turns it up as the fight continues. That's Conceição.
Good jab off the hip from Foster.
Something's hurt. Foster just hurt something.
Well, I think his right hand on that last exchange, all of a sudden he backed off.
Yep.
He moved it, and then you saw him take his left glove. Because after that last exchange, he went to the potty with it right there.
Just hiding behind that shoulder.
Yeah, that shoulder
It's so
roll.
brilliant.
Now, you think he's going to come with the right hand behind it?
The uppercut, I wouldn't mind seeing that. That uppercut
He nearly did right there.
in his hand.
He steps to the inside with a three-punch combination.
See, the fans want to see more action. Yeah, my dad used to always tell me, he's like, man, if you make them miss, you do all that work to make them miss, then why don't you make them pay? Every inch he takes inside that ring, you want to make him pay.
Foster popping off that right hand. Well, he has been masterful behind that shoulder roll.
Yes, he has.
Defense is on point all night long. I'll say so. Has to be frustrated.
He's super frustrated.
Foster with a 58-39 connect advantage, so not much offense out of Foster. 39, so just at 10%.
Oh, wow. That has to be an all-time low for Conceição. And I saw Bobby Benton in between rounds. See, what he's doing is he's beating Conceição. Yeah, he's beating him physically, but he's beating him mentally. And that's going to open up doors for Foster to be able to land more offense.
No, there he turns him around, lands that right hand.
He doesn't know how to move and let his hands go. That's one of the hardest things to do, is throw combinations and move at the same time. Nice right hand right there.
It's a wide right hand.
You get a mover in there, fleet-footed guy.
You can see he's starting to move forward now. But the real audience is at ringside with Oscar Valdez. That's the guy he wants. That's the most popular guy at 130 right now, him and Navarrete.
Oscar Valdez, who right now at 130 pounds is the interim.
I see blood caused by a head clash. Referee, I don't think saw it.
It's around the right eye of Conceição.
On both.
And the right and the left eye of Foster. Excuse me, the right eye of Foster.
Doesn't seem to be in a bad area. It's going to affect any fighter. Good left hook right there on the inside.
See Shakur Stevenson with his team just sitting back, patiently waiting his turn. Publicist Julie in the background there. Big crowd is gathered here in Brick City, the homecoming of Shakur Stevenson. And then Artem still dancing, Timmy.
Yeah.
He says he won't be dancing against Shakur. He feels confident that he's going to be able to touch him and hurt him. But the title challenger, Artem Hartunian, who's trained by his father-in-law, Artur Grigorian, the former WBO lightweight world champion.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I don't know. You know, I haven't called any of his fights, so I don't know how much of that dancing and all that stuff is fabricated. Maybe that's just him. But he told us in the fighter meetings that he don't, on just sports in general and in life, he says he just stays positive, and whatever happens, happens.
A real cerebral guy. You saw him.
Not even a little bit in his fight. He needs a knockout to win. He needs to somehow step on the gas, cut off the ring for a fighter with the IQ of Foster.
Conceição has only had one round where he's had double-digit connects. That was the fourth round. The lone round on Mark Riegel's scorecard that went to him. Like Oshaki Foster, and that is why Conceição is in such a deep hole ringside. Now he tries to pick up the pace, but most of that is being smothered and blocked by Foster.
Skill and
Foster
IQ.
fires back.
Skill and IQ. IQ. To where you can hit your opponent and where he can't hit you. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And I understand that a lot of folks at home is probably saying, oh, this is boring, this is boring, this is boring. No, this is easy. This is easy for the champion. Completely dismantle a fighter and you take him out of his element.
Right hand got around the guard. Mark Riegel.
Mike Basil.
That's due to the clash of heads in the 9th round.
Got him doing whatever he wants. Starting to put a little bit more offense together against Conceição. That doesn't mean get hit now. That just means start to counter a little bit more often. He has opportunities that he's missing and passing up, and he can't do that.
WBC Junior Lightweight Championship as Foster's trying to bring this thing in for a landing and defend his title. That lightweight division filled with big names. Mark Riegel caught up with Shakur and asked him about it. It's been well documented that Tank Davis and Vasily Lomachenko and their representatives are very, very deep into negotiations and planning. Denise Baranchek is the newly minted WBO champion after he defeated Emmanuel Navarrete for that vacant belt back in May in a fight that we televised in San Diego. 11th round, Conceição. You see the punches landed. Only one round where he was able to hit double digits against the elusive and defensively sound Foster.
She had high school. Not a fighter. Standing directly in front of him and can't get touched.
Yes.
You seen that with Floyd Mayweather. You're going to see it tonight with Shakur Stevenson. And look how far Floyd Mayweather went. They said that it's the same thing about Floyd. He's boring. He's this. He's that.
And this is exactly what fought. You said it a couple of rounds ago, Timmy. You said this is easy. You can call it whatever you want.
I would love to see him go through the gear changes, though. And, you know, some of you would say, oh, this fight is already won. I mean, just keep going through the motions. Nah, man, you're in there to entertain, too, at the same time. It's your job. Fans want to see you. They want to see how special you really are.
Kind of fight for Shock Foster, the WBC champion. Now you'd have to think desperation time for Conceição.
He has an elusive target in front of him. One of the main focus you want to do when you have an elusive target like that, you don't want to punch where he is, you want to punch where he's going. You want to anticipate that.
Still trying to land those chopping right hands. And that shoulder roll makes it a difficult task.
Especially when you throw your right hand like that. You know, to deal with that shoulder roll, you almost got to have a punch like Foster, because he tucks his chin behind that shoulder very well.
When he would be offensive minded with it.
He's right there in the pocket. Oh,
he is. He's standing right there in the pocket and just saying, all right, this is what it is. I don't have a problem with it.
It's just killing me. I mean, this is an Olympic gold medalist in Conceição. I thought that was going to be a real threat tonight. Special fighter.
Yeah. Foster completely just neutralized him in every way possible.
Anthony Lundy scores the bout 116-112 in favor of Conceição. Ron McNair scores the bout 116-112 in favor of Foster. Mark Lyson scores the belt 115-113 for your winner by split decision. And the new WBC Junior Lightweight Champion of the World, Robson Conceicao.
I don't know what to say.
No way. No way.